How Saturday became a training grind day. From the Pipeline to Power short story series. I awoke from my sleep like an electric shock had been sent through my body after hearing a nurse yell, "Clear!" I sat up in my bed and took a moment to reacquaint myself with the consciousness of reality. I reached over and grabbed my special cup filled with water and took a slow, deep sip. I simultaneously noticed the glow of my cell phone, which dimly illuminated the room. It's 4 a.m. Warriors wake. But wait a minute. I thought to myself, remember that it was Saturday. See, my plan for the week was that I was going to train and grind Monday through Friday. Then on Saturday, I was going to disconnect from the mission for 24 hours. I'm talking about no communication with my people, no empowerment training, speaking, no productivity coaching, no creative writing, no art, nothing, nada. Leave me alone, mission. Then suddenly I heard a faint chatter of noise emitting from somewhere outside of my room. Who in the is up cackling this early in the morning? I pondered in my mind as I slipped my house shoes on to launch an official investigation. I tiptoed out of my bedroom door like a cat burglar with classical ballerina training, closing the door behind me with stealth precision. The chattering noise got louder as I slithered towards the children's bedrooms. I stopped suddenly, peeping my head into a dark bedroom to decipher the sounds. I could hear hysterical laughing. What in the... I muttered, still investigating the disturbance. Then I noticed a small rectangle-shaped light reflected off a little round smiling face. It was a child, one of my young warriors watching a video on YouTube. It was one of those funny videos, which is okay. We all have to laugh sometimes. However, it was 4 a.m. in the morning and this child is watching goofy videos. What you doing up? I sparked in a low, sharp tone. Nothing. I couldn't sleep. The Watoto child shrilled from her face so startled that it made me snicker a little bit. Well, if you turn off that goofiness, you can get some sleep. I recommended strongly in a true Baba father fashion. But I just wanted to finish this one, a voice of resistance responded. Now go ahead and turn it off and go to sleep, I commanded, now shifting from just a mere recommendation. But just give me this. I growled through gritted teeth, lifting the gadget from the smaller, grubby fingers. I heard a faint huff from behind me as I exited the room. Meandering back to my bed to keep my planned promise to take Saturday completely off, a question boggled my mind. What about these videos would hold a child's attention so strongly that they would lay in the dark until 4 a.m. in the morning watching them? I held the gadget to my face and investigated the YouTube video screen like an FBI profiler on an episode of Criminal Minds. Then suddenly it hit me. Positioned in the mid-right section on the YouTube video screen of my child's gadget was a little sliding button that read autoplay. I toggled it with the switch, sliding it from off to on, in which the button turns blue. It's the autoplay. When the autoplay sliding feature is on and blue, new related videos automatically begin to play at the end of each current one. Therefore, it is an algorithm that decides what video will play next, thus dominating the attention span of my children. Ultimately, it is the algorithm that is controlling the minds of our most precious assets, our children. This enlightenment had me feeling like a mad scientist who had just found the cause of the world's greatest pandemic. But maybe I had. With the onslaught of so much technology easily accessible for our children, this was definitely something to analyze deeper. We are talking about tons of apps, websites, social media sites, and games, all with various pop-up ads. They can be clicked at any time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. The algorithm never sleeps. A flood of thoughts about black youth and young adults falling through the cracks and never reaching their full potential invaded my mind. I thought about the natural talents and abilities that my families, my communities, my brothers and sisters, and my people were created with, but never utilized or maximized in real life. I thought about how the inability for our people, especially our youth, to grow, develop, and lead hinders our need and capability of building powerful, sustainable communities that could create opportunities now and for generations to come. My fists clench at the thought of the algorithm that exploits the minds of those of us who don't know who we are and or have been distracted away from pursuing our greatness in the midst of a dysfunctional society. A final menacing and convicting thought snatched me by my collar like somebody's big mama after realizing that somebody tried to be sassy. The thought was, fighting against the effect of these negative algorithms are having on our people, especially the young warriors, is the reason why you were training and grinding Monday through Friday. It was at that moment I declared, I will not let an algorithm outwork me. With my heart and mind racing like a greyhound in its prime, I stormed past my bedroom and kicked through the door of my warrior workspace, leaped to the floor, and began the completion of 100 push-ups while brainstorming counter strategies to this algorithm. That's how Saturday became a train and grind day. It was the algorithm. Family, check out more Pipeline to Power short stories coming soon. The end. Sao.